Oh, maybe I wasn't live before? Sweet. Okay. Now I'm live? I don't know. I thought it was live on YouTube, but okay. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here's the dashboard and everything. Yeah. We are live on YouTube. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. History. Now, I'm still going to have to learn a lot about YouTube. I'm using a scheduled stream right now, but I don't know if I'm going to have to create a new link every single time that I go live for YouTube. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna take a second to figure things out, talk to people in chat. I see you joined, Abyss. See, I have a new chat now that shows me when people joined or leave. So I see you lurking. What's up, my man? How you doing? Um, can't hide from me anymore. Let's see. Live streaming YouTube Studio. Okay. Okay, so these are both live. YouTube Live 2. Yo, Kibslayer, what's up? How's it going? You know, I didn't see you join the stream, so you were a silent sneaky one. But it's going great. I'm currently setting up a multi-stream right now. So I'm getting the notifications going and everything. Looks like my bitrate to YouTube is a little on the low side. I wonder how my bitrate to Twitch looks right now. Which platforms? I am currently on, as of right now, I'm on Twitch, I am on YouTube, and YouTube Shorts. So I'm now going to be starting up my TikTok, but I'm going to post a notification that I'm going live to my Discord first. Streaming to the multiverse. Receiving a phone call. Give me 1 second. Hello? Okay. Now. Okay, we're getting some YouTube chatters in. Some people from India. 99 Nights. I don't know what that is. I play Overwatch. Okay, I think I can close this. Close this. Set up my YouTube or my TikTok. I'm very curious as to how that will work. All right. Jennifer, what's up? How's it going? It's a Roblox game. I've never played Roblox once in my life. Okay. We're going to open up Overwatch so we can start gaming. So, today's going to be a little bit scuffed. For anybody watching the VOD, today, you know, it'll be a little bit slow getting into it and everything because I'm setting up the first ever multi-stream. But my objective today is to play the game by the book. So I made a YouTube video. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. On a document that I made that was basically a guide on how to achieve high ranks in video games. So I'm gonna go to my desktop here. Oh, I'm so slow. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah, it shows I'm live. It does show up in 2 separate videos, 2 live streams. I don't know if that's supposed to be how that works, but maybe I'll try the other way next time, where I just do, where I have it make a. Okay,
If you're
this video right here. I'd have to do the whole thing on shorts. Let's see. Build shorts. I'm going to add desktop display capture. Just like this.
like me, you want to reach the highest ranks in games, but that aspect.
So I made a YouTube video on a document, right? And I'll just go ahead and show you which document this is. It's this one. So this is a full in-depth guide on how to get better at the game. How to reach the highest of ranks. I've hit champion, top 40. I've hit top 200 in 5v5, and I'm planning on. So my goal is to get myself to champ. Let me go live on TikTok. Go live. Okay. We're live on TikTok as well. Now, I don't know if vertical sources. It's here. Put this here. Forgive me, guys. It's going to be a little bit scuffed today. A little bit scuffed. I'm going to be a little bit slow. What's up? 6-7. Lucas said hi. What's up? What's up? Ice by T, I see you joined. What's up? Hooked it, now I beg you. I don't know what that means. What are those recs? Okay. I'm setting up TikTok stream. Okay, so apparently on YouTube you can just spam. Lucas Hayes, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna have to figure this out as I go, guys. It is my first ever time multi-streaming. I have a multi-chat. And it looks like on YouTube you're able to spam. So I need to be able to ban people that do that shit. Do not spam, I will ban you. Alright, TikTok is now live. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah. You're banned. Do not spam. Do not spam. Connected to TikTok. Okay, sweet. Okay, we have TikTok chat too. So if I go hello on TikTok, it should. Yes. Sweet. So we can minimize this. Not worry about. Okay. All right, now we can get into the meat of it. Okay, so for those of you on TikTok too, everyone, hello. My name is Caffeined. This is my first ever time multi-streaming, so forgive me for the little bit of scuffedness in today's stream. But today's going to be an interesting one. So, since this is my first time multi-streaming, it won't be a super locked-in stream. I'm going to be pretty distracted. So, I'm not planning on playing too much on the main account. We're going to play on the alt account first. If I'm playing well, we're going to swap over to the main. And then I have until about 2:45 p.m. Yeah, so 3:45. Yeah, about 2:45 is when I'll be done. So I'm going to follow I made a YouTube video on this document. If you haven't already, go check it out. On my YouTube channel, you can do exclamation mark YouTube on Twitch if you're in my Twitch chat. So the goal today is to follow it by the book. At least 1 to 2 hours of focus practice per session. These requirements: 1 weekly full in-depth VOD review. So we're not going to be doing any VOD reviews today. We're just going to be playing. But we are going to be implementing these short 5-minute VOD reviews after almost every loss, depending on how the loss goes. Pick one fight that felt awkward. And then one alt account will be helpful. I will be utilizing an alt account today because I'm not going to be playing at my peak, because I am multi-streaming, doing something different. I'll be distracted while playing, so it's a new baseline that I need to build up. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. We're going to remind myself of what I want to focus on improving since my most recent VOD review, or at least the most recent session of improving. Are going to take a 5 to 10 minute breather after every loss. So we're just going to pick a fight and watch over it. We're going to take 10-minute breaks after 1 hour of gameplay. So we're just going to say, at about 1, we're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to evaluate after losses. We're going to blah, 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 all the above. Right? But what this is intended to do is prevent you from rage queuing, prevent you from wasting time while queuing, and to focus on your improvement in your sessions. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go ahead and close this. We're going to swap over to in-game. This is Overwatch. I'm going to /log. I'm going to get rid of display capture here. We're going to get rid of game capture temporarily for the vertical. I'm going to have to manage like 2 different things. And then we're going to do cam for this while I switch my account. Drew, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the stream. My first ever multi-stream, so forgive me if it's a little bit...
Everyone's a suspect. All of us. get better than that.
Yes, it works. Oh. I can't wait to get a new microphone. I'm getting a new microphone very soon, guys. So sorry about the scuffedness. We're gonna go anyway. So basically what I was explaining before, I made a YouTube video going over a doc teaching you exactly how you can get to high ranks with a short amount of time in your day. And I'm going to be following the document today to focus on my own improvement. On both my alt account and my main account, I am currently GM5, and I'm in 5v5. I'm champion in 66, but
And you thought I was
my goal is to hit champion 5v5, so I'm going to be using the document, showing you guys how to improve, how it works, that it does work, and yeah, that's the purpose of today's stream. So let me grab the document real quick, go back over that. Okay, so again, here's the document, and a quick reminder, there are requirements of what you need each week. I'm not going to go in depth because I already did, and my mic was broken, I failed that. So I'm going to start with a 5 to 10 minute aim training warm-up. I'm going to remind myself what I want to focus on improving. So something I'll be focusing on improving is my mostly trying to pay attention to my teammates' positioning and positioning myself well in relation to that. I haven't done a VOD review recently, so we're going to be also looking for games to do VOD reviews. We're going to take a 5 to 10 minute breather in between every loss. So we're going to take one fight that felt awkward, and we're going to review it and ask, am I improving on what I'm focusing on? And then improve on it. We're going to take a 10-minute break after an hour of gameplay. So around 1 p.m., we're going to take a 10-minute break. And then if we lose 2 in a row, we're going to evaluate how I'm playing. If I need to cool off, then I'll take a 10-minute break, etc. So basically, I'm going to be focusing on quality gameplay over quantity, because we don't have a whole lot of quantity to play. And I would argue that this is the better way to improve at Overwatch as well. Because if you're just playing 8-hour sessions every day, you're not going to go very far. So if you guys are interested in my aim training routine, typically I just start in the practice range for a very general, like getting my hand warm type of warm-up. I'm going to take casts, and I'm going to tap on the different heads of the bots. I never want to finish a kill, because in the training range, it's super easy to just, you know, shoot each thing. This doesn't warm me up much. It doesn't warm you up to just, like, pick a target, track it, put your cursor on it. This is way easier than what would happen in a game, right? So instead, I want to improve my accuracy with large movements, which are typically less accurate, by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, it's much more difficult. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll hold my left click, so I'm forced to react and adjust my crosshair in a certain amount of time. This is much harder as I'm talking. It's also kind of a good thing, because if you are calming in your games, you want to be able to aim and play while talking and thinking. See, I'm not very good at it.
Quit making yourself an easy target.
I'm also never walking in straight lines. I'm trying to make my
know
movement
when to
crazy.
quit.
And then once I start, whether my forearm starts getting tired,
Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
or I feel like I'm starting to plateau in my aim, then I'll move over to a different code that I'll show you guys. I'm gonna start trying to hold my...
Double. Triple kill.
Clean.
It's a lot harder if I hold my mouse button.
Double. Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
Get
Double.
along now.
I start feeling my arms getting tired, so we're gonna swap. So, the next thing I'm gonna do, hop into a custom game. All you gotta do is import code here and then type in VAXTA. I have that also in the document. Oh, did I
Fight.
complete this? Yeah, I think I, okay. And typically here, so the characters I'm gonna be playing tank. So I'm gonna be playing Ryan or Zarya, Sigma, probably a lot of Sigma, and then some Orisa, some Ram, some Diva, etc. Those kind of characters. When I'm doing my aim training, I don't want to get super specific on like, you know, hero mechanics as much. I'm gonna do kind of general, and then I'll move into hero specific stuff. So I want to generally practice my tracking. The way to do that most accurately is on soldier, because you're able to get headshots. It's even more accurate than Zarya's beam, and you could do further distances. So how far do you think you can go rank wise with subpar aim? I think okay, I think a couple things. In Overwatch 2, in the 5v5 format, it is harder to climb to a higher rank with bad aim, and it is better to have good aim on anything that you play. However, aim is much more than just your ability to make crazy flicks or put your crosshair on a target. A lot of it has to do with your movement and your positioning to cover. There's a lot that goes into mechanics, right? It's your timing of when you pull the trigger, your timing on when you use your abilities, your movement. So you'll notice it's a lot easier to track a character if I just walk in straight lines. But it's a lot harder if I try to spam my A and D. See how walking in straight lines. Okay, I kind of suck with these flyers. Versus like trying to AD strafe. It's a lot harder. Yeah, good question. The way I'd say to do it is like, if you practice your aim little by little each day, not spending a crazy amount of time on aim training, just playing the game, improving your mechanics, VOD reviewing yourself. And a lot of the time, you die because you poorly used your cooldowns or you poorly positioned yourself, and it doesn't have to do with aim. So a big mistake I made when I was Platinum is, like back in Overwatch 1, years and years and years ago, I would think like, oh, if I aimed a little bit better, I could have killed him faster, and then I would have lived, right? So I just need to improve my aim. Well, I improved my aim, and guess what? I was still Platinum. And the reason why was because the reason I was putting myself in positions where I had to have super good mechanics,
Just like old times.
is because my cover usage, my ability usage, tracking the enemy cooldowns, enemy ultimates, etc., was a lot worse. So mechanics are something that will just improve naturally over time. I wouldn't worry about as your primary concern, you know? I would worry about the other aspects of your gameplay. Sometimes mechanics leads into that, but mechanics is a lot more than just aim too.
That's testifying against Overwatch. Get out of my face.
A little bit distracted with my aim training, which isn't the greatest thing. You want to be pretty focused. But I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to Zarya. Oh my bad. I can feel my aim's getting worse because my arm's getting tired. So we're just gonna queue up. Now, just so you guys know, I am starting off my queues on an alt account. I do line out that you can do a warm up on an alt account. And this is kind of what that is. But I'm also not confident that I'm going to be performing at my best at the moment because of the multi-stream and everything. So utilizing an alt account when you know that you're not going to be playing at your best helps prevent you from throwing away elo and making stupid mistakes on your main account where you're trying to gain rank. But you can also still focus on improving in suboptimal scenarios. I believe that improvement is not just a process about getting to a new peak. It's getting to a new peak, but getting to a new peak is not just improving you at your best, but it's also making your worst less bad. So sometimes playing in suboptimal scenarios is a great thing because you can improve even at your lowest. And when you improve at your lowest, your average becomes better.
Vote for a map.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I've never done a multi-stream before. I have so many notifications in the chat. It's gonna be fun to keep up with.
Select your hero.
I might eventually have to turn off the join and leave things, but we're gonna lock in for this game. I'm gonna let them know, please, or don't ban Sig, Zar, Diva, please.
To ban.
No Diva ban, please. Oh boy. Well, Bastion, Bastion, I'm fine. I'll be fine in the Bastion.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
What's up, Val Padilla? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, welcome in.
Prepare for battle.
Say hi, say something. You already have a lever.
Select
That's
your
crazy.
hero.
Oh, GG. GG, lol.
We will crush them. The eye will not fail. The hand will not flinch.
Sometimes I also go into the practice range just to practice the arc and warm up the arc of my... Sorry, right click.
We will crush them.
Don't have much time in between queues, but that's fine.
Vote for your map.
Out of both of these, Servasa is best for my hero pool. I'm an Overwatch 1 off-tank player. So I play off tanks. That's Zarya, Sigma, Diva,
Select your hero.
Ramatra. Honestly, I might be playing more Ramatra than Diva. Just because Diva is so difficult for me, I have no clue why.
To ban.
Bastion, Vendetta. Please leave Zar, Sig, Diva open. I'm surprised Bastion's not getting, like, in the games that I'm playing, I don't see people banning Bastion nearly as often as I feel like he should be.
Traveling to Suravasa.
Hello? Nice. How long was I muted for? Was I muted for a long time?
We will crush them.
Been a while since I had so much company.
Alright, this is my first game with multi-stream, so I'm curious to see how much it tanks my frame rate.
A lot simpler when I was robbing banks with the Deadlock gang.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello. Behold my mission dashboard. Greetings. Привет.
Freya,
Физкульт,
at your
привет.
service.
Time for some action. Yes. Привет. Физкульт, привет.
I'll be taking the objective.
Taking the point. Our efforts yield results. Физкульт, привет. Keep it coming.
How's it going?
Take the objective secure. Привет.
Next, flashpoint, temple.
Let's not keep the next one waiting. Yes. Hi. Hello. Привет. Greetings. Try harder. Привет. Absorbing power.
Flashpoint, ruins.
Now see what I can do. Привет. Привет. A champion. Hello. Привет. Bring me energy.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Yes. Hi. Heroes never die. Привет. Привет. Greetings.
Hey there.
Yes.
I'm at the height of my performance.
Привет.
Hello. Greetings.
Привет. Hi.
Well, next.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Sniper. Feeble attacks. Try harder.
Clear them up, boys.
Over there.
Hunting them down.
Draw their fire. Физкульт, привет.
Jeez.
Victory.
Victory. Play of the game.
I don't know what to do. There we go. It's working. Yes. Thank the... Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. One more week until I get a new microphone. 1 week. That's it. 1 week. Oh my gosh. It's so scuffed. So bad. So sorry about that. Trying to do an educational stream here, and it's just the worst. Is this shorts? No, this is wide. Hello? Hello? Okay, yeah, it's working. Cool. What about this one? What if I did edit video? Is there a way to hide it from my home screen? I don't know. 2 live streams. It's just gonna show it like that. Vertical. Whatever. Whatever. Not a big deal yet. Anyway, though. Okay. I mean, we won. I'm still not super confident in my gameplay. And my microphone is broken most of the time, so... Should work now, though, for a little while.
Select a map.
Okay, we're gonna play Circuit. So going into this, just a reminder, I am focusing on my corner play. Mostly paying attention to the pace that my team is playing. And what that really means is just paying
Select
attention
your hero.
to where my teammates are positioning so I can position effectively. Please leave Zar and Sig open.
Select hero bands.
Bastion, Sojourn, Freya. Servasa? Is there...
Welcome to Circuit Royale.
I banned Sojourn. Oh, it is 2 DPS. My bad. Never mind.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Is my microphone working? Okay, good. What's up, team?
What's up?
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
Taking those enemies is its own reward.
Stay alive, boy. Oh, hello. Hello there.
Might have to whip out some like old headset that I have
Grade Q is approximately
with a headset on it, just so I.
formula escapes me.
can actually have working audio.
Hello there.
Or maybe I'll find some other device I can plug in, maybe.
Follow the rules.
What's up, guys? Welcome all the people joining in the TikTok stream. How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in.
Hoot. Hello. Hello there.
One. Attackers incoming.
Activating the barrier.
Playing Diva. Despite what would be, you know, common belief, Sigma's actually a pretty good matchup for Diva. Because every time she goes for something, she has to respect my rock. Just like that.
Is one. Yeah.
Wow, that's within the 10th minute. That sucks.
The barrier is here.
Lots of levers today, huh? That would have been a really dominant game. Guys, I don't think... I plan on making a YouTube video on this. I don't think Diva or Zarya is anywhere near as strong as what people think.
Choose your map.
And I'd argue that both Diva and Zarya are not even strong tanks. I shouldn't say that. They're strong.
Select your hero.
They're definitely strong. But they're not even on the strong side. Please leave Zar Sig open.
Choose hero bands.
We can ban Diva. I play Diva too. If we can ban Ball instead. Or Rhine. Vendetta is that. Why did we ban Diva? Fuck.
Now entering
That's fine.
King's Row. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I can play Zarya. Yeah, like that's the thing. People don't like Diva because obviously Diva eats everything that they do. Eats cooldowns, eats abilities. So the same thing. Eats abilities, eats your primary fire.
We will crush them. Привет.
She's mobile. She lives a lot. But Diva's real only strength is her ability to... Like, what sets her apart right now, yes, she has a lot of defense matrix, but it's her ability to, like, dive somebody. Dive somebody, get a kill with her new perk buff. And then survive in a short range off angle. And she does do well into some tanks. But with tanks that are strong in the meta right now, I mean, Zarya is an easy counter pick. But so is, so is Sigma. And Sigma's really strong right now.
Capture objective A.
Warm-up's over. Let's физкульт привет.
Oh, I need to get healed though. Yeah, there's a Sombra there, but I feel like we should be walking and occupying some space. That sucks.
Hi. Привет. Greetings.
Perfect.
Keep it coming.
Lost any things.
Fire in place.
Another one. Fucking idiot.
Upward one. Somewhere back right. In the hole. Nice.
Hey, yo, you push up.
I got card.
Yeah, I'd rather save me there. Sorry, bud. Really?
Our efforts yield results.
No, summer was close.
We win. What about?
Bitch.
I'm gonna go Ram. I don't like playing into Ryan.
Have Olympus at any cost.
Not on this map.
Greetings.
Hey, Bastion's open. Echo, do you play Bastion?
Destroy that turret.
Yo, OW Confidence, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. That sucks.
What?
Yeah, what is right?
Hello.
Appreciate the content and the leaderboard change. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I plan to make more. I need to. I think the leaderboard change is terrible.
Your miscalculation will cost you everything. Destroy that turret.
Yo, you push forward, push forward. I guess.
There's Ryan behind us.
Oh, hell no.
We need to walk. 8, 9. Pin spam. Just gotta set us up on off angles. We have to have our Hanzo on top right.
Checking in. Get the payload on its way.
Greetings. I will speak to you in the language you understand. Fire. Some words. Devour them.
Cut!
Greetings.
Ryan players. What's up, Abyss? How you doing, my man?
Greetings.
I'm close.
You just keep it the pain points, so keep growing. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's on sig now.
Yeah, I have some pretty controversial takes I want to post too. So
Take that VMP.
Yeah, they did.
This ends now.
There we go. We can have fun now, though.
Why seek answers when we do not know? The barrier appears.
Got her.
Yeah, I'll throw in car, please.
60 seconds remaining.
Get in there.
Ah, sorry, Bastion. Sombra on me.
Barrier is splintering.
Number one. Pick your keys up.
I can't. That sucks. Just dead. We need to clear the Sojourn.
10 seconds remaining.
I've been looking out for new videos. I'm sure there are more. Like me wanting more discussion. Excited to hear what you got. Oh yeah.
The odds lean heavy against us.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Score 2-0.
Yeah, I definitely
Switching sides.
I'm definitely gonna have some controversial takes, that's for sure. I don't know. I was kind of out of position there. I wasn't able to follow up on any kills. I should have played with my team there most likely. I'm kind of distracted, which is why I'm playing on my ult. I'm going to change this so I don't see joins, because I see a lot of joins, but it kind of drowns out the actual messages. Yo, hold on. Nuzer Ratel, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. First creator to know how bad it would be. I know, I was surprised, like, nobody was saying anything about it.
Why
The high-ranked players, like, they just... Blizzard intentionally did not go over it in depth in their video. For one, yes, because only a small percentage of the player base would be affected with top 500. But also, they just didn't want to cause a problem. I could tell that they were doing that strategically.
Hello there.
To not start up a storm. But their change should start up a storm because it's a terrible change. It's terrible for competitive integrity, you know?
5, 4, 3.
It's because something, sure enough, as horrible as you said it would be. Oh yeah, Masters in top 500, you know? Early on in the season too.
Yeah, it's time, brother. That was
Yeah, I have a video idea that I've been wanting to talk about the problem of Ryan for a very long time. I think Ryan's just a gross character for 5v5. Not for 6v6. But I think he's got... I just think he's a brain-dead character in 5v5. And he's feast or famine. The reason people like Ryan is because of Overwatch 1. And the reason people think he's bad is because he's feast or famine. It's just a skill check. Hey, can your team counterpick the Ryan? And I feel like that's terrible design.
Collapsing the barrier. The barrier is weakened.
Okay, any tips to improve on Winston? It's difficult to give you tips, right? You know, like just one tip that would help you improve. But I guess like focus on your staging. I'm so distracted. Help me! Thank you for the rose and the dinosaur. That's funny. I don't even know what any of those mean. That's so cool.
Hello.
Thank you, Bevy.
Hello there.
Yeah, and Winston, like, don't jump into the enemy team. Just stage.
Hello.
That was absolutely my fault. I wasn't focusing on my positioning as well as I needed to be. That's why I'm playing on an alt.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
Really fucking annoying. Really fucking annoying. No, do you enjoy playing Winston? If you enjoy playing Winston, play Winston, bro. Winston's a great character to learn. He's now the downside of Winston is he's difficult. The upside of Winston is because he is difficult, but not so difficult mechanically. It's like your aim doesn't have to be great, but his difficulty is in your knowledge of the game. There's a lot you'll be able to transfer over to other characters.
All I'm gonna do right now.
Dude, fuck Sombra. Like, genuinely.
Enemy turret ahead. Our safety. Hello. Hello. Hello there. Enemy turret ahead.
This ends now.
And dude. Oh my god. I'm not even out of position. It's just Sombra.
Actuating the barrier.
This is ridiculous.
Three, two.
How bad?
Reloading.
I can't.
Nice. Probably BMP again.
Yeah, that's what you're about to do right now. Yeah, it's gonna do it soon. I know someone. Oh, no.
I think my nano got cancelled by the.
How'd you survive there? It was very close, wasn't it? That much damage. I'm full. What is that? What is that hero? I didn't have my shift. I trolled. I was reading chat. My bad. This is GM. I'm currently GM 5.
I think they have Sigma, bolt, portals.
I hit the Juno. It was nuts. I can't live. They're all low. One of our supports just need to go brig. This is nuts. You guys are doing it. No! Shielding, touch.
Get a brick to heal. Yeah.
You guys can do it.
Come back on this heal.
Hey, I got more for you. On point.
NT.
Yeah, next time just go brig into Sombra.
Play of the game.
Okay, my fault. I'm gonna go pee real quick and then. Okay. Just hack the tank, seriously. I heard what you said. I was too busy, so your thoughts. He's too easy and he's unhealthy for Overwatch 2. I agree, yeah. That's pretty much it. I just arrived there, yeah, it was nuts. This is GM5 currently. Reversal, apparently. Do you think everyone can get the GM with the right training? Enough time, enough training? Yeah. Nice try. Yeah, unlucky. Yeah, you just have to be really serious about the game. But yeah, you can definitely hit GM. Enough time, enough practice, enough serious energy, you can. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Alright. Okay. So yeah, Reinhardt is fundamentally broken in Overwatch 2. And by broken, I don't just mean overpowered, which currently right now he is very strong, even though the community perception thinks that he's bad. He's fundamentally broken in the way that he is super feast or famine. He is either ridiculously broken and overpowered in a certain scenario, or he's underpowered and impossible to play as. The community perception is off about Reinhardt. First of all, because he did take a lot of skill in Overwatch 1 where he doesn't in Overwatch 2. Because there's only one tank and Reinhardt is really just a big ball of stats. There's no nuance with needing to coordinate with your tank, with positioning, with timing, pacing, etc. Any of that. There's no precision to Reinhardt. It's just holding a choke and then spamming your charge. Also, your charge in Overwatch 1 didn't stop. So you had to plan to hit a wall, where in Overwatch 2, you can stop it at any point you want. So you can just start and stop, you pull your shield up, and you're fine, right? There's no punishment for just spamming your charge. So that's all Reinhardt is about. It's about spamming your charge, holding a choke, and living with your massive health pool. So Reinhardt is just a skill check on the enemy team. Does the enemy team counterpick the Reinhardt? If yes, Reinhardt is unplayable. If no, Reinhardt is broken, and that's it. So the reason Reinhardt is not the reason Reinhardt is terrible is also turning your pin. That's another good point. Is turning your pin is a lot easier in Overwatch 2 than it was in Overwatch 1. So yeah, and if we look at win rates, Reinhardt is actually the second highest win rate across all ranks, including GM. I'll go more into depth on that in a YouTube video when I make it, but skill check, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Skill check. It's just, can you pick the right character? And that's what makes Reinhardt, you know, really annoying to play as. Because like, can my team click H and click on Bastion? Can my tank click H and click on Ramatra? Or is Ramatra banned? Right? Or does the map allow it? Right? Like on King's Row, Reinhardt's a lot more broken than he would be on like Hollywood. Right? So, and it's just because he's a stat ball character. In League of Legends, we have a term for like stat ball, or it's like stat ball characters. Characters like Malphite. So what Malphite does is he just sits in top lane and he denies the enemy top laner from doing anything the entire laning phase. And then when he goes out of laning phase, he has this big ultimate that can turn team fights. If he hits it, he wins. If he misses it, he loses. And that's it. So it's an incredibly skill-less it's an incredibly skill-less playstyle that, you know, it just depends, like, do the circumstances allow him to be broken? Well, then he's super broken. If the circumstances don't allow him to be super broken, then he's super weak, you know? I wouldn't say skillless. I would actually go to bat to say Reinhardt is probably the least skillful character in the cast of Overwatch tanks in 5v5. And I go to say that because let's analyze Reinhardt's skill sets, right? What do you need to do to play Reinhardt effectively? Now, mechanically, you can't tell me it's difficult to land pins. Oh, well, for me it is. You can't tell me it's difficult to land your swings. You can't tell me it's difficult to land these. And in Overwatch 2, you can't tell me it's difficult to land shatters either. Because there's only one shield that you have to break instead of two shields, or a shield and then an off tank in an off angle that can defense matrix or bubble or do other things. It's easier to just hit the whole team with shatter. Now, the only thing that makes 5v5 difficult for Rein is because of the 5 different off angles of DPS sitting a mile away just doing damage to you. But that's difficult for every tank, right? So what are the difficulties for Rein? On Rein, you have to find an angle, an off angle or the main, whatever, that is within your effective range and not die on that angle and get value. So you're trying to get value on that short range off angle, get value, and not die, and manage your resources well, right? Managing your shield and your health. And I would go to argue that finding an angle within your effective range, getting value on that off angle, and using your resources effectively, not dying, is a skill set that every tank has to have. The only difference is to what extent, right? More tanks have more range, so the fact that Reinhardt's a little bit less range, that's a little bit more difficult, right? But other tanks have other skill checks. I mean, Roadhog, you have to hit a hook to get value. Queen, you have to be hitting your knives for the most part. Orisa, you have to be hitting your javelins. Zarya, you have to be high charge. Hazard, you have to be diving. Same thing with Monkey. Like, you have to be using your shield effectively. You have to be getting in and out effectively. Right? Yes, Relth, you're exactly right. Reinhardt is an outdated design because of a poor choice in changing the format. And welcome to the stream, by the way. That was a banger first time chat that you could have dropped. Yes. Avril is absolutely correct that Reinhardt is an outdated design for a format that sucks. And my argument is like, we already have 5v5 deathmatch, the team deathmatch, whatever. Like, why not just have 5v5 team deathmatch? Because that's basically how 5v5 is played right now, is like deathmatch. Like, they took the team out of the game, the team play out of it. You lost 6 games in plat playing with your friend. Oh, rough. Rough. I don't know if that's because of your hero or if that's because of your skill. I'm gonna go with skill on that one, especially considering Ryan is more broken the lower rank you go. So, but I'm sure you weren't playing completely serious when you're in a lower elo too. So there's a lot to that. But yeah, moral of the story is Reinhardt needs. No, Reinhardt doesn't need anything. We need to go to 6v6. We need to continue pushing 6v6 and make that the primary format, because that's where these characters are allowed to function. All of these characters, if you guys haven't played 6v6, I recommend you play it. It's a much better mode. All of these characters perform much better in 6v6 than they do 5v5. Malga is more playable in 6v6 than in 5v5. Hazard is more playable. Ball is more like Hog is more playable. Hog is good in 6v6, but he's trash in 5v5. Same balance. Reinhardt is actually better in 5v5 than in 6v6 right now. Believe it or not. Ryan is better in 5v5 than 6v6. Statistically. And, I mean, since it's a stat ball character, the statistics are pretty accurate. So, guys, yeah, for any of you guys that are like, oh, Ryan's trash, Ryan's forgotten, Ryan's whatever. Ryan is currently better winning more games in 5v5 than he does in 6v6. So, however you want to put that. But I mean, Zarya functions better, Diva functions better. Every tank, including tanks that were created for 5v5, work better in 6v6 than they do in 5v5. Because typically maps are designed with 3 angles, and the game is designed to have a tank for 2. So yeah, I mean, if you think Ryan is miserable to play,
select your hero.
In 5v5, then I'm telling you, it's not Ryan. Ryan's not the issue. It's 5v5.
Select heroes to ban.
Okay, I'm gonna lock in more in this game. Last game I didn't play very well, so. Yeah, it's my little hot take about Ryan. My account's currently ranged from Master 2 to Grandmaster 3. I'm also the number 3 Ryan coach in the world. I know all the tech. Ryan is better than he's ever been, and he's inconsistent.
Welcome to Rialto. Prepare to attack.
Yeah.
Select your hero.
Pretty much. Number 3 Ryan coach in the world? Really? To what metric? Like, is that trackable? I know there are actually a lot of Ryan players that are like Ryan one tricks that are champ.
Why seek answers when we
I can confirm you're right half the time about Ryan being the issue. I really don't think Ryan is the issue.
Hello. Hello there.
Like, unless you guys want your character completely changed, unless you want to gut how Reinhardt works,
Hello.
like what we could do for Ryan is we could give him vertical mobility. We could give him more range on his swings, which means he has less damage, less health, less shield health, but more utility. Like maybe he throws his shield out. I don't know. Places his shield down like Sigma. Like imagine if he was able to place his shield down as like Sigma and then swing his hammer. You know? Ram's on high ground, so I'm just gonna push this. Okay, I'm getting echoed. I didn't know they had echo. My bad. My dad works at Nintendo as a number 2 Ryan coach. That's funny. M2's Wrecking Ball main last night. Congrats, dude. Nice.
I see a hostile.
Only 3 coaches. Oh, nice. Oh, this is juicy. We're gonna ignore Echo for now.
The barrier cannot withstand much more. Activating the barrier.
Oh, my bad. Interesting. Where was my support? Oh, wrong Moira.
Over here. You cannot escape me.
Ryan coaching is just telling them to do other tank stuff in a more boring way. That's so true.
Hello there.
Long time. Holy shit, you have 2,700 hours on ball. Alright, team, let's take some off angles here.
Barrier initialized.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Repower.
She don't want to go the rim. What the fuck? My rock! This shit was behind me! Fuck me. We win this though. Hottie derpy than me. Hilarious.
It seems like boy.
Thank you for the follow, Zach. Appreciate you. Telling them to do other tank stuff in a more boring way. Yeah, I read that already. Yep.
Hello. Hello.
When we're playing Junkrat Reaper,
Barrier initialized.
and we're Zen.
The field of Madru.
I didn't hit? Really?
Over there.
And maybe we don't play Reaper, Junkrat, Moira, Juno into their long-range team comp.
Was there a miscalculation? Oi! Oh, hello. Actuating the barrier.
Yeah, I can't even push this. I'm gonna have to wait for you guys to find a flank before I can push.
Barrier is nearly spent.
Body blocking him.
Hello.
Why does Life Reaver do so much damage? Ranks y'all? It's GM right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
start your engines. Left to stop us.
This is my alt account, by the way. Magnificent.
3-0.
How you doing, by the way? Welcome in, welcome in.
Switching sides.
It's already almost won. Probably take a quick break. I need to fill up my waters. Yep.
Why seek answers?
Oh, I'm sorry,
when
Biss. I didn't read this earlier.
No
I wouldn't say skillless, but definitely more of a one-dimensional characters. I'm not talking about, or I'm talking about Malphite in this instance, but sure. Oh yeah. Well, I'd call Malphite pretty skillless.
I missed you too. You look great, by the way.
You have to hit. You have to be skilled to hit champion. Sorry, hit challenger in League of Legends, no matter what, right? But as far as the other characters go, Malphite is the bottom
But that's no reason to be
of
careless.
the skill board. There is no character that requires less skill
Hello.
than Malphite in League of Legends.
Oi.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that's why I would argue
Incoming.
skillless for him.
The payload.
Barrier initialized. An enemy appears.
Don't let that payload pretty far.
if we could just focus on this ram. That was sick. You guys saw that?
The barrier cannot stand much more. Actuating the barrier. The data pool increases.
Hit it slow. Danny, pull it down. Ram dies her. He got pulled. He gets pulled out though.
I've observed movement in the payload.
Yeah, seriously, DPS.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Ah, well, hello. Hello. Hello there.
I was kind of stuck in an awkward outwards angle.
Hello. Actuating the barrier.
You can actually push this after this one. Oh, it's just echo.
Engage. Signal.
Shoot it. For fun, shoot it. Barrier is nearly spent.
Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Little focus, I can't look at it for a second. Oh, I should have forward.
Barrier up here. There is no shame in collaboration.
Just keep me up. Okay. I thought I'd be able to live. My fault. This is a troll team comp? Yeah, seriously.
That was not the... Hello. Hoi. Hello there. Oh, hello.
You say cool, but you're playing Moira, bro. You play a real support. You can keep me up there.
Hello. Step Rider.
Iron. Can Life Weaver pull through shields? I'm pretty sure he can, right? I think they're gonna have Nemesis form. Looking for Flux. On the Nemesis.
Engage.
Fucking satellite vector!
Yeah, I think he's gonna pull through shields. Damn. We won. Oh man. All right. Hate OW, love OW. What's up, my man? I feel the same exact way. Twitch Cubs. TTV, TTV, caffeine. Better tank play here. Intership, what's up? Yeah, uphill battle for sure. And I'm going to get an avoid on... Actually, my whole team here deserves to be avoided. Challenge is a joke? It is a joke. The new tier list, or the new rank system is terrible. Your video on the new leaderboard system was spot on. It happened exactly like you mentioned in your video. Blizzard is sleeping on the job. Yep. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Glad you're able to make it in. But yeah, Challenger share is definitely a joke. Let's take a look. How's it doing right now? I haven't checked it actually. This is combined. Let's look at tank. So we have GM3 higher than Champ 3 higher than Champ 2. We have Champ 4 higher than Champ 1. Lukamino is currently Champ 1 on all roles, I believe. It's just gonna show me Challenger, huh? Yeah. He's Champ 1 all roles, which is so baller. Yeah. We have GM4 higher than Challenger or Champ 2. I keep getting Challenger and Champion mixed up. Guys, GM4 is higher. I could be higher rank. If I had more time to play the game, I could be higher rank than Champ 2 players. Yep. Yep, we have a lot of GM4s over here above Champ 2. I don't know about you guys, but when I see a leaderboard, I just want to see, like, who are the highest ranked people? I'm like, I wonder how many people have hit Champion 1. So then I'll go, to Tank and let's say like Season 19. I want to see how many people hit Champ 1. Oh, only one person with 25 wins in competitive has hit Champ 1 on Tank. Only one person. But now in Season 20, like, I know Lukamino does, but I don't know about anybody else. Because even if you're Champion 1, you still have to win way more games than you used to. Oh, yeah, guys. We have Masters 5. We have Masters 5 above Champion 5. Like, what are we doing? When I look up a leaderboard, I want to see how many people are in the highest ranks of the game in the game. I want to see how high I need to be to get on the leaderboard. Now the answer is just what? Play more? This is terrible. Yeah, I mean, this is disgusting. We have Champion 2 players that are lower than Masters players. We have Champion 2 players that are lower than Masters 5. Masters 4. And people told me I was crazy. People said, we won't see any diamonds. Oh, what? Right here. Hello, guys, Diamond 1. There is currently a Diamond 1 player higher than a Champion 2 player on the leaderboard. And they said I was crazy. They said I was crazy. They said, no, we won't see Diamond players ranking higher than Champion players. And actually, this is a good change because it makes people play more. And I mean, sure, I guess we'll see how it is at the end of the season. But I mean, this is how sloppy the leaderboard's going to look the entire time. There'll be, now granted, there'll be a little bit more champ and GM players towards the top, but as we go back down all the way, you know, to the bottom towards the end of the season, even with the heat increase, which by the way, the heat increase is the same across all ranks. So assuming these players keep playing at the same rate that they're playing, this is exactly how we're going to see the leaderboard towards the end of the season. And we're going to have Diamond players, legitimate Diamond 1 players, higher than legitimate Champion 2 players. And how many games does this guy have played? It doesn't show. But in order to have 4,000 champ score, this is more than 25 wins. So it took him playing more this season than it would have last season to qualify for the leaderboard. And he's lower than a Diamond player. So okay. There's so many champ players too. I think inflation is rampant again. I don't. I'd actually disagree with that. I don't think inflation is rampant. I think I think now it's slightly inflated to what it was in the past. But if we look at what it was in the past, I mean, let's look at right at the beginning of season 9, by the way, when this so this is when we first started seeing champion players. Now, by the way, they want to see people hit champion 1. Like, they want to see people actually hit high ranks, which I think is impressive, you know, to hit champion 1. What's the point of having champ 4, 3, 2, and 1 if it's too high for anybody to hit, right? But if we look at this, down past 300, look at this. So in this season, you had to be top 359 or 358 to be top. So if you were GM, you're already top 400. And there are a lot of ult accounts in here too. You know? So I would say this level of inflation. So, like, in my honest opinion, I think top 500 should start around, like, either high GM5, low GM4. That's because that's how it was in Overwatch 1 when Roll Q came out. And then we can actually, and then if it stays like that for a long time, then we can have an actual gauge on what people's skill level is. So I think season 19 is about perfect. Because, yeah, the top 100 players are champ. It's a little over top 100. Holy shit, it's actually almost top 200. But yeah, GM4 is the cutoff for top 500. I think that's about right. You know, I think this actually makes sense. For me personally. I'm in here somewhere. Where'd I go? Here I am. 494, barely made the cut. I think the ult account's also why they changed it, especially with console. It was the same with people. It was the same people. Yeah, so... Okay, let me answer some of these. Don't hate in the Diamond player, hate on the devs. Yeah, of course. I'm not hating on the Diamond player. At all. Like, it's... dude, if I'm Diamond, and I have a lot of time on my hands, and I'm like... I can hit top 90? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm gonna grind. I'll hit top 90. It's actually kind of what I was doing until I realized that it's like, okay, who cares about the new challenger tier? I just want to hit champion in 5v5 on tank. So that became my focus, and that's why I'm using alt accounts again. But yeah, no, the devs made a terrible decision. I think you should go off rank, but you should have to win. You have to win a certain amount of wins per week. Nomad from TikTok, you're a genius. Did you know that system was already in the game? Did you know that system actually already existed in the game? And did you know that didn't just apply to top 500 players? It actually applied to everyone over Diamond. So if you were over Diamond in the previous system, if you didn't play a certain amount of games per week, then you would decay. And now here's the concern. That promotes smurfing. But your MMR, which is your hidden matchmaking rating, was not the same as your rank. Even though the two were very close, and I would argue that the old system is better than the new, by far. And I think we should go back to the old system. But what would happen is, let's say you were 4,400, so you're a high GM player, and you didn't play the entire season up until the end of the season, or multiple seasons. Let's say you drop all the way to 3,000, the lowest that you can drop to with decay. You know what happens? You queue up the next game, your visual rank is diamond, but your matchmaking rating did decay a little bit, but only down to like 43, 4,200, which would have still been high GM. So you would be diamond, but you'd be playing in your normal lobbies because your MMR didn't decay, your SR did. So what did that mean? Well, it meant you couldn't be on the leaderboard if you didn't play. When did they remove rank decay? It was actually before Overwatch 2. They removed it for some reason, who knows. They removed it. Or was it in Overwatch 2 that they removed it? But I thought it was before they went to Overwatch 2 that they removed it. But nobody knew, and everybody liked decay, because guess what? It forced people to play the game. And it forced people, if they wanted to maintain their spot in top 500, that they had to do it. And you know what? Overwatch implemented... Now, this doesn't apply anymore. Challenger score applies to everyone over Diamond. So now, everyone, including alt accounts. My alt account could not qualify for top 500 previously. I was playing open queue. Like, I would have been top 500 in open queue here. But my account didn't qualify because you had to do... you had to do this. Let's go do challenges. What was it? It was lifetime? Player title. You had to get seasoned competitor. See? Unlock challenger tier. Oh, I guess this is still in the game. So they added this to Overwatch 2, where you have to be phone number verified and you have to win. You have to have this achievement. And then on top of that, you have to have 50 games played in a season. These are all great defenders against alt accounts. Now, granted, there were still a lot of alt accounts that people got to high ranks because of people who played ridiculous amounts of games. Like Six, for example. Six has legitimately like 6 or 7 alt accounts that qualify for top 500. Because he has 750 plus games in competitive on all of his accounts. Because he plays a ton, right? But I'd argue that playing that many games... I'd argue the problem with it is the fact that you can put an alt account in champion, sitting rank 1, leave it alone the whole season, done. So I think there will be, if they were to implement rank decay into the current system, let's say last season, then I think that would mostly solve the alt account problems. And the only people that would be able to keep alt accounts in high top 500 players are people like Six, who consistently played on those alt accounts constantly. And you know what? In my opinion, you play the game that much, Merry Christmas. You get to be top 500 on 3 accounts. Like, who cares? There are very few players that can do that, including pros. Like, very few pros that could do that. Because there aren't that many people that care to play the game that much. Okay, I took my 10-minute break. You queue up again. All fair points. Thank you. Yep. But let me see if there's anything I missed. The console they win trade, but that's on the devs. They win trade on PC too. When did they remove rank decay? Yeah, before Overwatch 2. I think that would be cool. Yeah. I mean, all they had to do was add back decay. And this is the thing. I mean, if you notice a trend with everything that I'm saying, like, there are certain characters that are just going to be feast or famine in Overwatch 2. Like Diva, like Zarya, like Reinhardt, kind of like Monkey. But even some of the 5v5 characters, I mean, Roadhog and Malga are going to be doomed forever in 5v5. Malga's either going to be stupid broken where nobody likes him, or he's going to be stupid weak where nobody likes him, you know? And the reason why is because of the format. And everyone thinks every tank is broken. And everyone's going to call you a crutch player. You know, crutch terrible player if you're just playing whatever's strong. I've played Zarya since Season 1 of Overwatch 1. My whole career. And just because she's broken, I get called a Zarya abuser. Like, bro, I played the character since the game came out. Like, come on. But the consistent thing with all of the things that I'm saying is, like, just go back to what it was. The only new things that they've, quote-unquote, innovated on that have made the game better that wasn't in the game previously are map votes, this, and hero bans. And I'd argue that hero bans are pretty unfun in 5v5 because it denies counter picks, which are much more prevalent in 5v5.
Choose heroes to ban.
Leave Diva and Sig open, please. Yeah, 750 wins, maps, bans. Yep. I'd say 750 wins is good too. That's a good change. But I'm saying, like, to the entire game, you know? Like, Stadium wasn't... Nobody cares about Stadium, dude. Like, a few people care about Stadium and have fun in it. And sure, it's great to have fun in another mode. But...
Welcome to Runasapi.
Like, perks were okay, but perks are like... They don't really change the game that much. Because... You're just gonna pick mostly the same perks every game. There are only a couple characters where, like, picking different perks is somewhat viable. And then it just means that they have to balance the game based on perks. It's just another factor that they have to balance. And it kind of got boring after a little while. Now, personally, I like perks because I can do the super jumps on Zarya. Yo, thank you for the follow. DT89OW, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you. Welcome in.
We will crush them.
But, like, perks was okay, but it's not great. But, like, their alternate game modes suck. Anything new that they do sucks. Everything old that they bring back is great. So the way I see it is, like, the way to be the most progressive right now is to regress back to where we were. Yeah, I'm locking. Oh, I'm actually gonna play this joke. know, crazy how many things they got right out of the gate, only to ruin by greed. I know, isn't that insane? Do you really believe someone can get champ with 2 hours a day? Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. So you can watch my stream and be a... now, I did do it with champion and open queue. I was playing basically only 2 hours a day. I wasn't playing that much. I'm trying to do it now with 5v5, and we'll see. Sometimes I play more. Sometimes I play less. But 1 to 2 hours is the bare minimum. But I do think that you will get a lot more value from VOD reviews and from analyzing your gameplay and then actively improving it than you will just spam queuing games. I actually think you're less likely to get champ if you spend every day that you play 8 hours a day, because your practice is not going to be high quality. So, good question. But I think so. Over a long enough time frame, yeah, I think so. Just have to keep in mind, it's going to take you a really long time. You have to be in it for the long run. And just have a positive mental attitude. Oh, I don't have bubble. They took the... Damn! Are you kidding? Jeez.
That'll cut them up.
Should walk back to here.
Hello. Fiscals привет. Greetings. Hello. Yes. Hi.
We must prevent them from overtaking us. The enemy's barricade is advancing.
He's going in.
The lead is almost ours. Push through. Привет.
Can't help you guys there.
Ooh, we have taken the lead.
I got bubble for ENG. Dude, fuck that.
Over here.
We are about to lose the lead.
They're on the
move.
I don't know, my supports keep dying behind me to Tracer.
Give the привет.
Tracer and Soldier.
Greetings.
They have made more progress than us.
Физкульт, привет.
I don't think we should be playing Wu Yang. Declare high.
Огонь по готовности.
Are you fucking kidding me? Where do I go? Yeah.
Let's put a stop to that.
Ведь привет.
Go Kiri Brig. Like they're diving our backline, but we're not playing anti-dive characters. How am I not getting healed? Like there's one Tracer holding back my entire fucking team. I honestly think if we just play Kiri Brig, this is over.
Play of the game.
No, 0-2 doesn't need an avoid. This guy was the only good player on my team. Okay. That was a frustrating game, frustrating loss. So I lost a game. I only lost one, not two in a row, but I'm going to kind of analyze how it went.
Ready for battle.
Mental.
Физкульт, привет.
I just want to look at a couple of these fights and see if I could have done something better. I probably should have just walked to main or walked there. Do I do anything? Oh yeah. They just so that's why you use the pin feature. The pin feature will avoid that. But welcome to the chat, William. All right, I mean my pathing here was just inefficient. I walked straight up here, just like into 5 people. Would have been best if I was hugging this. Walked here to also cover this. I wasn't thinking about this cover. I didn't know this is. I actually don't know this map very well. But yeah, it would have been best if I was playing here. Walked up this way, pushed him out here, forced him to walk into an off angle. This would have been a little bit more efficient, but. Genji died. I don't know, is my bubble usage off?
Objective unlocked. Физкульт, привет.
Like, charge is okay, but I also need to be thinking about bubbling hazards engage, which I didn't do well. I think that was my biggest mistake. What do you think about when trading backlines with the opposing tank? That's a good question. I'm gonna lie, that's a good question. Okay, how it works is like, there's a couple factors that you want to think about when you're trading backlines. One is I mean, you need to. How do I put this? If their tank has more lethality on your backline than you do on their backline, then don't do it. Hazard will have more lethality on my backline, being able to one-shot one of my guys, than I will be running down on his Kiri or on his Mercy or on Soldier or on Tracer. I'm not going to kill any of them, right? So in this case, running down the backline is bad. You also have to think of, in my position, I don't want to give space either. So if I walk back to counter Hazard, I give this space, which allows Soldier to walk up and get a better angle, their whole team to do so, right? So that's the second thing that you have to think about with backlines. But if you have a better chance of rolling their backline than they have of yours, because the thing is like, it depends on if the trade is good. If the trade is even, then it's even. And if you're better at getting a positional advantage after that and living, basically is what I'm saying. If you can get a kill and live, and you can do that better than the opposing tank, then it's better for you. It's a better trade for you. So it's just about thinking about the matchup mostly. If it's Winston versus Winston, then it depends on your backline, right? And it depends on how your team is staged as well. Is your team in a better position to trade backlines than yours? Right, so you have to think about that. But I don't know. I think in total, if I just saved bubbles for Hazard, slowed down my gameplay a little bit, that probably would have gone a little bit smoother. I am going to fill up my water, actually. I will be right back. There we go. My mic is back. Okay. Thank you, Iterative Ship, for letting me know. My microphone has been breaking on and off. Generally, trading against a dive tank is no good when you want to hold space against them. It depends, but yeah.
Vote for your map.
But it also depends on like the space that you're holding too. Like if they just go crazy on your backline alone, you don't want to give space for them. No, we need to vote Junkertown. What are we doing voting Dorado?
Select your hero. Choose hero bands.
We have a Vendetta player. I could ban Sombra. You could do a Sombra ban or a Sojourn ban. Probably Soj. People aren't banning Bastion as much as I think they should be. Especially with his perks. We're on defense. Zarya's a lot harder to force to work on defense.
Hello. Why seek answers when we do not know the question? If the universe
But yeah, trading
is a
backlines against a dive tank is no good when you want
why
to hold
aren't
space
there
against
more
them. Yeah.
elephant seals?
It thrills me to put aside my preparations.
I would definitely say
and
that's
humor
pretty
your
accurate.
Brilliant inquiries, Doctor. It thrills me.
But yeah, in this stream,
Kind
and also the
words.
reason I'm playing on an alt
Thank
account,
you.
the reading chats and managing the stream, this is all, you know, a new skill I'm developing.
Hello.
And I've been playing a lot of my sessions completely in the quiet. So I'm not calming. Because my mic is mostly broken.
Oi. Hello.
Not reading any chat, not even having bright lights next to me. So I could tell, and my computer performance is slightly worse. There's a lot of variables that change the quality of my gameplay. What are we doing here?
Barriers weakened. Destroying the barrier.
Taking up a lot of space.
A fateful trajectory. Hello. The barrier appears.
My bad.
Enemy here.
Still waiting for the block. Might have to rotate the cart.
Hello. Hoi. Hello.
Helo
there.
sacrifice for the clout.
Hello.
Well, it's not only that, like, you know. I'd like to be informative and share my journey. And really, like, I just enjoy playing video games, but I don't enjoy being casual with them. And I know that there are people like me, and I want to give hope to people who are like me, don't have a whole lot of time on their hands, have life goals and things, but they also just enjoy competing at a high level. That not only is it feasible, but it's a reasonable thing to want. Fuck off, really? I thought she just used that. I only saw her nade.
There is no shame in collaboration. Excellent work.
Hanzo staggered. We're on Zarya now. Huh. Think I don't know how to counter Zarya.
Hello there. The barrier appeared. Return to me.
I ain't letting you get out. Zarya has, despite popular belief, Zarya has one of the easiest counterplays in the game.
Score 0.
One of the easiest counterplays in the game. So simple.
Switching sides.
You know what you do? You shoot her. What if she bubbles? You shoot her. What if she's high charge? You shoot her. What if she's walking on my team with a bubble? With high charge? Shoot her. And she dies. So simple. Now, if a Zarya is low energy, with no charge, and not really taking space, then whatever. But like, if she's going into a position where she can do damage and get value, and you know that she's going to build charge anyway from your team, just kill her bubbles as fast as possible. And then force her out of position as fast as possible. And then don't play in her effective range. And if the Zarya player is really good,
Reckon that's true. Good thing I have.
then she will put herself in the effective range and make that very difficult, right? Someone like me. But oftentimes, the more coordinated you are at shooting the Zarya and forcing her out of position, the easier it is. Because if you notice, like in pro play, the only time Zarya is played is when Venture or Vendetta are played. Or Reaper, right? A character that she can bubble.
Hello there.
So like the only time Zarya gets away with, you know, bloody murder in ranked is when people don't shoot her. Because despite what people think, she's actually really, really squishy. There you go. That was an easy game. Sig is just super strong right now. Like, I could probably one-trick Sig and do better. Because Zarya is actually really hard to make work. Like with Zarya, you have to plan out your bubbles perfectly with your health pool. You have to be mechanically good. You have to know exactly what you're trying to go for with taking space and bubbles. Like you have to know that you're gonna try to get a kill, or you're gonna try to you know that you can win this tank trade and force out. And right now we're in a meta of mostly hit scan or long range characters. Because they've nerfed all the close range ones and buffed all the long range ones. So it makes Zarya stupid hard to play. Like poke, I'd argue that poke Zarya has the hardest time in. I'd argue like dive. Zarya can do better into dive than she does into poke. Because even though you can get charge with poke, you can't do anything with your charge with poke. Because the enemy team can just stand on an off angle and shoot. Off angle and shoot. And if your team can't pressure them out, and you can't use your bubbles to do that, then you're kind of screwed. Where Sig, if Sig is strong, you just throw a couple orbs their way. Live forever. I think Doom and Ball suffer from the same issue, where it's pretty easy to counter them, and their counters take way less skill to play. Disagree with Ball. I think Ball has no counterplay, really. Especially with his new shield that they got recently. And Doom definitely has counterplay with his perk. Like, it's super hard to play into Doom with his block perk. I think the only issue with Doom and Ball right now is the fact that, again, poke is meta, which actually is good for Ball. I think Ball's in a decent spot right now. The only thing that Ball really suffers from is the fact that it's 5v5. Because what Ball was really good at doing is displacing tanks. And there's no other tank to follow up with what a Ball's doing. And displacing DPS that have movement abilities or supports with a lot of movement abilities, it's just not as valuable. Leave Sig and Diva open, please. Don't ban Sig. Okay. I'm already banning Ram. They're gonna play Ryan. There's many people playing Sig but bad at him. Rely on the buffs not right now. He's just so good right now. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. I was getting a lot of value on Sig last patch too. Like, I felt like he was in a pretty good spot. He did not need the random buff. See, like, I'm gonna play Zarya here because I enjoy playing Zarya, but I genuinely think Sigma would be a better pick here. Doom Ball either feed or make the game unplayable. Yep. I would agree with that, yeah. Yeah, that there's very little in between.
We will crush them. Vasvani.
And I think that's poor design.
My boss Katya is being difficult lately.
But again, like, that issue is solved with 6v6.
If they're not willing to listen, they don't deserve your time.
Because there's more counterplay for a Doom in 6v6 with 2 tanks. But guess what? There's also more setup for a Doom in 6v6. You can play Doom Zarya. You can play Doom with something else with a Diva.
Greetings. How I love to sink my teeth into them.
I didn't know you were coming. You did? When was that? Oh, is that a couple minutes ago? Okay, I'm almost done. Still on stream though. I'll play Darissa. Play on this right side. Steven, banana. Wobbles. Wobble now. I have the wobbles for tripping. It's too deep.
Can you give me over?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
This is fun. Do you know how to play Zarya more? This is fun.
Ha! Huge.
Thank you.
That was sick. That was awesome. I love that combo.
We can kill her. We can kill her. It's good doing.
This ends now.
What you doing, guys?
Wait, he's walled from his team. He's walled from his team. What am I aiming?
A champion's reward.
I grabbed that. That's fine.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I bolt again. We could look, you just do it again.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna break the thermals.
If you wanna just do it again, I'll come.
Огонь по готовности.
Yeah, it might be a little far, but it's fine. He still has grab. What? That guy needs to be avoided.
That was sick. Cinema. Absolute cinema.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
We'll feed. It's a 5v5 thing? Yeah, definitely. To be fair, I do play in low ranks, and Ball and Doom players. Oh, yeah. They can't play the two heroes properly. Seriously. Well, even up to higher ranks, they don't know how to play them properly. But, like, there's a reason that Doom players are always consistently, like, the top ranks as well. Like, a lot of top ranked tank players play Doomfist just because of how much control that they have over the outcome of the game.
We will crush them. Hello.
You have performed at the Coliseum? I have always wanted to see the Circuit Maximus deeds up close.
They have weak points, as does every opponent.
You don't mean you have destroyed one before?
Stay out of the Colossal, girl. You wouldn't have the stomach for it. Физкульт, привет. Yes, I'm here to support you, but you have to put in the work. Greetings. Привет. Физкульт, привет. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oi, bro. The messy guy.
Capture object
On double flyer. Wait, watch this. This is really funny.
Greetings.
Just walk up the choke and I'll pull him.
Levels.
Everything out. He's gone. Zarya. Hit actor on the run. Swing the Zarya on the outside, I think. Oh, like.
Here, res.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
One's in.
I actually don't see the Oh. That'll be done. Far on the ground. I'm low-key. I lost him. Pistol him.
He just killed himself.
I lost him.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Yeah.
Victory.
I died to him
Huge.
so he didn't get spawned. I'm so stupid.
Damn, I had 3 times his damage. Over.
I got nothing.
That was insane.
Play of the game.
Yeah, it was a good day today. Shoot.
Arriva la punizione!
That was nasty.
Well, the speed was nice too. That's why I couldn't kill him the first time, I think.
That was cool. How's the main going? It's at GM currently. I got it back to GM. So this one's pretty close to GM4. About 25 away. Alright guys, thanks so much for the stream today. Today was a huge success. That was awesome. We did all Twitch, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. So it was pretty cool. Make sure you guys go and follow my Twitch for yo, William, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. If you guys are on YouTube, definitely check out my Twitch, check out my TikTok, check out all my socials. On Twitch, I did !socials. That's all the links to my stuff. I'm gonna be posting some pretty banger videos that I'm thinking of, and that's about it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye. Oh shoot.